I'm bigger. I'm bigger than you.
That's Big Brother basketball. Yuki, step back three. Yes, sir!
Welcome back to NBA Sync, where today we're diving into one of the most electrifying stories in the NBA right now. Get ready to witness a basketball phenomenon like no other, a story that defies expectations, turns heads, and has fans worldwide sitting on the edge of their seats. This is the tale of Yuki Kawamura, the 5'8" dynamo who's making defenders look foolish, and his impossible journey to the NBA. I imagine this. You're 5'8", one of the shortest players ever to step onto an NBA court. The odds are stacked against you. Scouts laugh at you, saying you'll never survive the physicality of the league. They tell you you're too small, too slow, too weak to compete at the highest level. But here's the kicker. Yuki Kawamura didn't care what anyone thought. He didn't care about the doubters or the naysayers. He didn't care about the giants towering over him. Kawamura made up his mind that if he was going to play with the big boys, he would have to be better than them in every other way. And so he made it his mission to outwork, outsmart, and outplay anyone who stood in his way. Picture this, an empty gym, the echo of basketballs bouncing off the hardwood. Kawamura was there every day, every night, grinding tirelessly. While other players partied or took it easy, Kawamura was in the gym, working on his handles, his shot, his agility. His game wasn't just about raw talent, it was about perfecting every movement, every pass, every dribble, and every shot. The result? He didn't just succeed in Japan's B-League, he dominated. From mind-bending crossovers to impossible shots, Kawamura was making defenders look foolish. And every time he stepped onto the court, fans couldn't help but wonder, could he really bring this kind of game to the NBA? Let's take a moment to talk about what Kawamura did in the B-League MVP Rookie of the Year. In the same season, it's unheard of. But here's the thing, those awards weren't just because of his raw talent. They were a testament to his relentless work ethic. He averaged 20 points and 7 assists per game, turning heads not only in Japan but across the basketball world. But the big question remained, could his game translate to the NBA? The Memphis Grizzlies saw something special in Kawamura. They gave him a shot, and what did he do? He stepped onto that court as if he'd been playing in the NBA for years. No fear, no hesitation, just raw skill. His first real test. The Washington Wizards, a team known for their size and strength, but Kawamura didn't look intimidated. He looked like a man on a mission, ready to show the world that height is just a number. And what happened next? Pure chaos. Let's set the scene. Kawamura, standing at 5'8", steps onto the court to face off against a team of giants. The Wizards are stacked with 6'8" defenders who look like they could block every shot, swat every pass, and dominate any offensive play. So how's Kawamura gonna get past these guys? Well, if you blinked, you missed it. With the ball in his hands, Kawamura moved like lightning. He weaved through defenders, his quick handles making the opposition look like they were stuck in cement. He wasn't just fast, he was calculated. 1 second he was in front of a defender, the next he was behind him, launching a shot with precision. Every time Kawamura made a move, the Wizards were left spinning, unable to react in time. And then it happened. With a defender closing in, Kawamura took a step back so fast that you'd swear he had rocket boosters strapped to his feet. He pulled off a step-back three-pointer, swish, nothing but net. The crowd erupted. The arena went wild. The Wizards, they were left in disbelief, but Kawamura wasn't done yet. Let's talk about Kawamura's speed for a second. It's not just fast, it's otherworldly. When he moves, it's like the other players are stuck in quicksand, desperately trying to catch up, but always one step behind. Kawamura's quickness is his superpower. It's not just his acceleration that sets him apart. It's his ability to change gears in an instant. 1 second he's pacing, lulling defenders into a false sense of security. The next, he's gone, leaving defenders trailing, looking like they're stuck in slow motion. The Wizards' defense was scrambling, trying to anticipate his next move, but it was no use. Kawamura was like a blur on the court, threading passes through legs and arms, splitting defenders with ease. His passing, it's insane. He's threading the needle in places other players wouldn't even dream of. It's like he's got a sixth sense when it comes to where his teammates are going to be. So how do you stop a guy who moves like Kawamura? The answer? You don't. No matter how many defenders they threw at him, no matter how much they tried to crowd him, Kawamura just kept making them look silly. He turned their defense into Swiss cheese, leaving holes wide open for him to exploit. He wasn't just breaking ankles, he was dismantling their entire defensive scheme. By the end of the game, the Wizards were exhausted, frustrated, and utterly defeated. They'd come in with a game plan to shut down the smallest guy on the court, but Kawamura had other plans. He turned their world upside down, and now they knew they couldn't stop him. Now you might be thinking that Kawamura's speed is what sets him apart, but the truth is that's just one part of his game. This guy has a complete arsenal of moves that would make any NBA player jealous. From his shooting to his playmaking, Kawamura is proving he's more than just a speed demon. Let's talk about his shooting. That step-back three, it's becoming his signature move. Imagine being 7 feet tall, thinking you've got a 5'8" player locked down, but then Kawamura takes a step back. Boom, the ball is up and it's already through the net before you can even react. It's not just luck, it's pure skill, honed over years of hard work and dedication. But shooting isn't the only thing Kawamura brings to the table. His passing is next level. He's got this uncanny ability to read the game, predict where the ball needs to go, and deliver the perfect pass. The Wizards, they had no idea where the ball was going half the time. By the time the game was over, Kawamura had everyone's attention. The Wizards walked off the court defeated, and Kawamura, he walked off the court like he belonged. Because he does, this isn't just a one-time thing. Kawamura's performance against the Wizards was just a preview of what's to come. Analysts and fans alike are already talking about how Kawamura could change the way we think about shorter players in the NBA. He's proving that size doesn't matter when you've got the heart, the speed, and the skill to back it up. Fans in Japan are going wild for him. He's become a real-life basketball superhero, a symbol of perseverance and determination. And now, as Kawamura continues to make waves in the NBA, the whole world is watching. The little guy is about to make some big waves. So what does this all mean for Kawamura's future in the NBA? One thing's for sure, the rest of the league better take notice. Yuki Kawamura is here, and he's not just looking to make a name for himself. He's looking to change the game. It's not about height, it's about heart, it's about skill, and most of all, it's about proving that sometimes the biggest impact comes in the smallest package. This is just the start of Yuki Kawamura's journey. He's already redefined what's possible for shorter players in the NBA. Keep watching, because if you thought you've seen everything, Kawamura's about to prove you wrong, one jaw-dropping play at a time. Thanks for tuning in to NBA Sync. We'll see you next time.